I greatly welcome the United Nations representatives and thank you endlessly for inviting me to give my opinion on this difficult topic. As we all know, there have been recently received very strong signals in our Torrance Space Center coming directly from Savillon, located in Gamma solar system. This undeniably confirms the existence of foreign civilizations which have reached much higher state of development than us. So, we're not alone in this universe, but the question is, what should be our reaction? Are we ready for this challenge? In order to evaluate the possible consequences of our decision, let me first divide aliens into three different groups, and those stand for aggressive predatory civilizations, looking for exploitations of new natural resources who would likely destroy any inhabitants of the planets they meet. Then we've got the scientists or explorers civilizations heading to map out the galaxy in order to understand the technology and psychology of the inhabitants of the other planets. And the third group is the good Samaritan civilizations who want to be proactive and help others out in trouble even if they don't have anything to gain directly. So taking into account the above mentioned divisions, we have to consider our confrontation with each of one of those groups. So starting first with the predatory civilizations, they might want to trick us and pretend that they are here to help. Then when we trust them, they will lead us to some kind of space trap and murder the entire Earth population and then exploit our planet. This vision is rather not likely to happen though, because they wouldn't send any messages then. Then we've got the transmissions might actually be a kind of warning to show the potential power before carrying out an eventual attack of the intruders. But therefore, we should only consider listening to them and staying in contact in order to solve any prospective conflict diplomatically. What's more, even if this race wasn't aggressive, they might unconsciously expose us to the rest of the universe, and if there were more civilizations than just us and them, those ones wouldn't maybe be so passive, and we could be invaded by them. So the second group is the explorer scientist civilizations. So they could possibly teach us some of their technology, but they might want us to pay for it, so we have to be ready for this, but still we don't know what possible payment they would prefer. For sure it's not going to be our Earth money, because it's obviously useless to them. Then they just can look for information on how our solar system works and is built, just to put it on their maps without any further development. This vision would still be disappointing, but quite beneficial for us because we wouldn't be attacked by them. And the other point which we have to state here is that the explorers might actually settle down on our planet to fill in their resources and talk with us for a little bit. If they are also here to give us a slight piece of technology, it would be a great opportunity for us. Let's imagine having an actual map of other galaxies, so we could get in contact with some other races and get to know our further neighbors. So another group that we have to consider are the proactive aliens, which is of course the best possible group for us. So the thing that is worth addressing here is that the fact that this civilization has a high likelihood to be a friendly one, because otherwise they wouldn't send any messages, especially the ones that we could understand. As they probably guess, we might not know their language, so they send in the message in the binary code. Then if we have to think about it deeply, they would want to teach us some of their technology and language, so we could become friends in this huge universe and help each other in need. This would be a very nice thing to happen, since our planet is struggling in terms of natural resources at least. Moreover, aliens could offer to move some of the Earth population or the entire Earth nation to their planet so we could start living together and get to understand each other better. So this way we could also possibly teach them some of our languages, culture, and history to form an interplanetary family. That would be crazy. So bearing in mind the above stated facts, I would recommend a positive reaction from our side. In my opinion, the chances of learning the new technologies and collaborating with foreign civilizations strongly overcome the possible disadvantages of answering this message. The final decision should be made by all nations. However, my personal advice would be to contact the aliens, as such a chance for our planet could not happen ever again.